Hello everyone, it's Mindy again, and the reason why I'm making this video is number one, because I want to give my my subscribers an update on what has happened and why haven't I uploaded any video for the past, I think, almost 3 weeks. And that's number one. And number two, I want to share with you all what those health problems have been, and specifically I don't want this to happen to you either, so that's why I came here and I'm going to share it all. So everything started on the 29th of April 2021 when I was still in Ecuador. By the way, I'm back home, and I went to a dentist. And I didn't go to a dentist because I had any problems, but because, well, I noticed that my bite was changing and that my lower teeth has somehow moved. And that was clearly because I had removed my wisdom tooth like 3 years ago. So probably that, I thought, moved everything. So I thought, okay, if I am here and everything here is cheaper than back home, which this treatment doesn't cover my health insurance, like braces or anything that they would consider cosmetics, I thought, well, I'm gonna do it here. So I went to a dentist and I Googled a lot, and I thought it was enough to just read the reviews on Google and then check their social media, and everything seemed to be just good and normal with these people. So I go there, and they say to me, well, you need to take an x-ray and we're going to check it out. And then after I took the x-ray, they said, like, well, yes, you need to do the braces. You can start the treatment here and then continue it back home. But then they also said, when you want to start, if you want to start now, you will have to do like a whole cleaning of your mouth, and we have to evaluate how everything is there. So they did the evaluation on the same day, and they said, well, you have 5 fillings, which I have since I'm a kid, like a 10, 12 years old, something like that. I did have cavities back then, and they put fillings and everything has been perfect. I've been going to dentist twice a year. So everything perfect. And then I go there and they say, oh, they need to be repaired. So I'm like, whoa, it's crazy that it needs to be repaired, because I've never heard of this before. Because I go to dentist and they say, like, oh no, they're too old. So they convinced me that I need to change them, and they changed them. And they did this work super fast. Like, you could never imagine that you get 5 fillings removed and made again, and the cleaning all 45 minutes. And then I walk out of there with pain, and the pain never went away. So 1 week passed, and I had the number of the dentist, which is like a female dentist, and I said to her, like, hey, I still have pain. She's like, oh, it's normal, I have a lot of sensitivity. No, it's normal. But it was just not normal. I was in pain, like deep pain, mostly on this side. And she actually took pride on working very fast in my mouth. She said, like, oh, I'm very fast, I always work super fast. But surprise, she didn't do things well. So long story short, 2 weeks after having heard from her that it's nothing, and come back here and let's make the feeling shorter so it won't hurt, and it hurt even more, I heard from, hi, hello. I hear from, sorry guys, my neighbor. So I hear from them that it's everything normal. So 2 weeks after, then I'm there, and I just said, like, okay, you need to do something, because I have to tell you guys, in those 2 weeks I had not only pain in this side of my face or in this other side and everywhere, but I had a headache. I could not sleep. I could not eat. I spent those 2 weeks sleeping almost nothing because the pain was unbearable. And then this woman, she handed over the case, me, to her boss, who was the owner of the clinic. And then this person says to me, well, come over to my office. So I did come there, and then he says, oh, you need a root canal treatment. I'm like, what? How come that? He's like, well, because your nerve is dead, and yeah, you came like this here. But hello, I had photos and I could prove them, generally speaking, that that was impossible, that I came there super healthy, that it was just like a nightmare. And from then on started my decadency, let's say, because I had lots of problems with them, with the whole like clinic, with different dentists there, because they wanted to hand me to a different dentist there, because I had several teeth, like 5 teeth that were like made up, let's say. Of the 5 teeth, 3 of them were causing me problem. One, that was the one he said that was a root canal treatment, and other 2 still had problem in the nerves, because I felt hypersensitivity, like I had sensibility, that's a word, like with everything. Even air was painful. It was unbearable in all of them. So the root canal treatment, I did fight with them, and they ended up doing this whole thing. That one, they did a root canal without me having to pay. But they said until the end that it was my fault that I came there with the nerve dead, which is not true, because I went to other dentists. So I spent this whole like 2 weeks or 3 weeks going to different dentists and asking about different opinions, of course. So in the end, I had the root canal done there, and one of the other teeth they redid as well. But I had my mouth all destroyed by the end of that. They put a lot of anesthesia everywhere. I still had a pain. And, by the end of that second week or and a half, so 2 weeks ago, I was like, I am going back home, and I'm just going to find a dentist there, which is, someone I can trust more. And it's like, this is the thing, you have bad people practicing their professions everywhere, because I've spoken with people here in Amsterdam where I live, and they have had bad experiences here. One friend of mine wanted to sue some dentist just last year, and another person had also another problem with the root canal treatment here. So it's not like, oh, you think, oh, because it's Europe it's better. Well, you have maybe more chances that it's better, but you need to still find the best professional, find the best, research. And that's what I have been doing since I'm back. I was like, okay, I need to tell everyone, I need to find a good dentist, and not only because they think they're good, but because they have gone through the whole process, because they have, worked with them, and they have had problems, and they have been solved by those professionals. So this is something that I think is so important, and I took so lightly. And well, that was like, I came back 10 days ago, and then that was on a Friday, and then 2 days later, that was a weekend, so I could not call the dentist, because it was like, I could not call. I had to wait until Monday. And on Monday, I believe this is because of all of this stress I have had during this period with the dentist, and the pain and the cryings, and it was emotional. It was painful, and it was emotional. So when I arrived here on that Monday, so 10 days ago, that was actually 9 days ago, I was totally fine physically, let's say. Still, I had the sensitivity in my other 2 teeth, and the root canal treatment was already healing. And then I feel like this pain that was killing me in my abdomen. It was like they were stabbing me, and I could not move or walk, and I was just like this, and I had to throw myself in bed, and I couldn't move, and I had to go to emergency, to the hospital. There, the pain was not going away. I was there for 2 hours, and they were doing tests and blood tests and urine, and I don't know, lots of things, and nothing came out, because they thought, oh, maybe you need an appendicitis surgery. But no, that wasn't it. And they had to put me on morphine. And then the next day, then I came home, and the next day again, and then I had to go again, and they started to do a lot of research, and then in the end, they came up with this conclusion that it was an ovary, like one little ovary, like an egg, that has turned around, like flipped to the other side basically, and has caused me like a lot of pain and also more blood. And that blood has gone out of that area, which is like uterus area, gone to the normal like abdomen, the other like part. And they think that that was what was creating so much pain. Can you imagine that? um, but there was no cure for that. I just had to wait, and slowly that has been going down, but still they needed to do more studies, and I still had pain, and I still had a little bit of bleeding. So it was like, it was horrible. So last week I spent at the hospital 4 days, and now, like past week, the last weekend, I've been feeling better. And my whole conclusion, I'm still not 100% good, but I still wanted to turn on the camera, and I wanted to share this because it feels like it's fresh. And even though I am taking like a sort of vacation, which is more like a recovery time, I wanted to take the time to do this video. I'm not gonna edit it, I'm just gonna post it directly, because for me it's important to tell you, number one, please do research the professionals that are going to help you. Research them and don't trust the first opinion. Go to a second and go to a third, because if I heard next time you need to change all of your feelings, I would say, you know what, I need to go somewhere else and I will come back if I want to. But you're not obliged to stay anywhere because you are there. You can go, you're a client, you're a customer, you can come and go. And that's something I didn't know. Well, I guess I know, but I was not aware. I never took my teeth so like seriously. Of course I do, like I brush my teeth every day and all of those things, but I took it lightly and I didn't research and do what I am doing right now. By the way, I haven't gone to the new dentist here, but I have two numbers of two people that have saved the teeth of people I know. Parentheses, if you're wondering how I'm doing, my sensitivity went away, and I think, well, I've been praying a lot. I am a firm believer of God, and I know this can only be a miracle, because one of the other dentists in Ecuador told me that I needed another root canal in one upper tooth, and that was hurting every day more. But after I had this pain in my abdomen, because it was so intense, I forgot about the other ones. And of course I've been praying and just imagining that everything is okay and thinking that it's already done. And I feel better, but I still have to go to a dentist. So I have researched better. So that's my conclusion. Please go and research and do your work. Take yourself and your health seriously. That's advice number one. And advice number two I want to give you is that stress kills you. And I am a healthy person. In general, I don't have much problems. I don't have problems in general. I don't even get flus. I have traveled. I was in Costa Rica. I was in Ecuador. I am here. And, they say, oh, it's very dangerous. Like, yes, I went there for work as well, to visit family as well. But I did not get COVID. I'm not saying I'm immune. I don't know. I have a good health. I run. I eat healthy. I exercise. And out of nowhere, I had this pain that it was killing me. So you can be good one day, at the other day you can be bad. And I do think that the reason why this whole ovulation thing changed and happened was because of my concerns and the worries and the cries. I was crying every night. I could not sleep. I would think and talk only about my teeth, because that was, of course, it was there. I couldn't. So please take care of yourself. I know it's not easy. It's not easy for me as well, because in that moment I was just like totally bad. That's why I have disappeared for this time. I didn't have much to say, and the last videos you saw on my channel are videos that were recorded a while ago. So I haven't recorded any videos since, I think the last video I recorded was the one of my anniversary on YouTube. That was on the 16th of April. Other than that, I have other videos that I have recorded but still need edition, and I haven't been able to. to do the edition. So I want to leave you with this message. Number one, research in every area, any specialist, doesn't matter. Please research. And number two, take care of the stress you're feeling. One thing that always helps me is sport, like doing sports, but I couldn't do sports as well. It was like horrible. Praying. So if you have any spiritual belief, practice, do use it. And now I'm taking all the time for myself. Now I am, sleeping and recovering, because also before this whole thing happened with my teeth, I was working a lot. And I was working, kind of traveling. I was doing a lot of things at the same time. And I said on my Instagram many times, I need a vacation. And I did not take it. And I feel like, okay, this is the time I need for myself. So I'm using less social media in general. I haven't posted much on Instagram as I used to. And this whole time is also helping me to rethink and feel again what I want to do with my channel. And one of the things that I feel strongly right now is that I do want to change some things in my channel when I am back. I don't know if it's gonna be next week or the week after. I still don't know, and I hope you will be patient, because after this video, I don't know when is the next video that you're going to see, because even though you see me better now, I still have to deal with my teeth situation. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. And I still have a bit of pain. So it's not that I'm 100% cured, and I notice that if I do too much or if I worry too much, I do feel the pain again. So I do have to take it very easy for now, and that's what I'm going to do. So I hope you are patient there. So yeah, but I'm going to be adding up new sorts of video. I want to take you in like sort of moments of my daily life, like things, how I do things. That I also want to share bits of my writing. So there is some new things I want to do on my channel, and that I want to share with you all. And as always, my goal remains, being able to help motivate you somehow and share things that I know that might help you. And of course, more Myers-Briggs content is going to come. But for now, I'm gonna leave you. I need to go and disconnect and rest for now. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and to comment. Tell me what you think. Have you gone past something like this? Yeah, I would like to hear. So, see you next time. Bye.